Welcome back to the RealFemSapien YouTube channel where I give cultural commentary, and today's video is going to be a gem drop on why I have an issue with liberal men, progressive men, and male feminists. At least female feminists I could understand because they've got some skin in the game. They are the oppressed demographic and they are trying to elevate themselves, and they would stand to benefit greatly from that elevation. When it comes to male feminists, honestly, I think that they're shooting themselves in the foot. And when it comes to female feminists in the West, they're typically college educated. It's very hard to find an uneducated feminist woman in the United States. Is there a baseline programming? Yes. But whenever I hear the word patriarchy, I hear undergrad, and I also hear TikTok. So there's avenues in which women are learning these facets. But these educated women that are coming off of college campuses, in their mind, they believe that Western women truly are oppressed. Whether or not women are oppressed globally, that's a different conversation. I think I could agree that there are some underdeveloped nations where women literally are oppressed. But in the West, I am just not buying it. There is nothing that I could not accomplish. Nobody told me that I couldn't. In fact, people encouraged me to accomplish things that I physically did not qualify for. So you can go ahead and miss me with that. So these female feminists, they see women as an oppressed demographic, and they do not want to remain silent on that. They want to call out this unjust system and liberate women. You probably have a conscience, I would think. I think most people have a conscience. And if you interpreted a demographic of people to be oppressed, you would probably go out of your way to make that situation better. So I will give them grace and empathy on that. But the male feminist is a curious guy because in practice right now, feminism is a female supremacy movement. So they continue to allow women to dominate them, and they will come out and make sentiments like men shouldn't tell women how to be or how to think, but try being a conservative woman, because they will tell you how to think very quickly in the same patriarchal ways that they complain about conservative men. Because there is still this liberal power dynamic between a man and a woman. The liberal man is telling me, the Latina, how to think and how my ideas are misinformation. But if it was to be a conservative husband trying to tell me that I should convert to Christianity, then that would be oppression, right? But the liberal men trying to tell me that my worldview is wrong, then that's totally fine, right? So I would be curious to hear what you ladies also think in the comment section down below of liberal men, progressive men. Gentlemen, let me know what your experiences with them have been, because I believe these men are making it hard for conventional men, conservative men, and regular men out there in the dating market because they're promoting female delusion. And the reasons why they're doing it, I think, are absolutely subversive. I think it's subterfuge. I think it is cuttlefish, sneaky effort game. Those phrases are coined by God Saad and Rollo Tomasi, sneaky effort and cuttlefish game. And this is because when it comes to cuttlefish, the beta cuttlefish, they will hang out and camouflage themselves with the female cuttlefish. And they do this that way they can look like a girlfriend, a gal pal, a non-threat. But then when the alpha cuttlefish leave, these beta male cuttlefish, they come out and they try to mate with the female cuttlefish. It's sneaky. It's a guy sliding into the friend zone, because men are not friends with women that they don't want to sleep with. And they do this in the chance, in the hope, in the prayer that you are finally going to see the light of day as a hormonal sexual young woman, and you will finally sleep with the nice guy. Does it work sometimes? I mean, probably. I'm sure there are men out there that have been waiting 10 years for a woman to divorce her husband in order to sleep with her, when they could have just taken the control into their own hands and embraced masculinity and, done the hard stuff when it comes to garnering the affections of a woman. So if you like this content, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and hit the notification bell. Why I think progressive men feed into this, obviously it's a mating strategy, but they don't lose a whole lot with progressive ideology. Follow me here. This past patriarchy, which I don't think has been a thing since hormonal birth control came on the scene, and I even think sooner than that we've had the feminization of men. When it came to the sexual liberation movement, it used to be expected that if a man got a woman pregnant out of wedlock, that he would be a husband and a father. As much as people dog on shotgun weddings, they worked, they were effective, they secured parental investment, financial investment from the man for the woman and the child. Now, with these progressive men, if he gets you pregnant out of wedlock, there's no expectation. None. There is child support, which you can avoid by working under the table or leaving the country. And if child support isn't up this guy's alley, he can go ahead and ask her to terminate the pregnancy for free with tax-paying dollars. Tell me how men are losing when it comes to the sexual revolution. I'll wait. I'm just not seeing it. You can get a woman pregnant and escape scot-free. And this is not to remove onus on women, because y'all are consenting to sex 99% of the time, and you're having sex during your ovulation window. I don't necessarily believe in accidental pregnancies, except in really egregious cases of grape, incest, anything that would be ABUSE. Those circumstances, obviously, a woman did not have control over it. But for the rest of them, yeah, girlfriend, you said yes to that. Other ways that I don't think men lose is that having sexually liberated women with low standards of mate selection is going to serve you well. If I just am convinced to go for this feminine, nice guy and just ignore the fact that I might just find a muscular, masculine man attractive, those guys might have a shot. They really might. If I just lower my standards as a woman, if I'm just out there mating willy-nilly because I feel empowered. I'm empowered. Are you? Because I think it might be the liberal men that have reached full empowerment when it comes to sexual liberation. And I will say, I have met some really lovely liberal men who just believe in making the world a better place, who actually think that women are oppressed and need a leg up. I get that. I understand that. But when it comes to these NPCs that are out there just mimicking whatever they hear their feminist girlfriends say, or their feminist prospects, or what liberal news outlets say, then I have some questions. Really. Why do you continue to allow women to dominate you? Because right now, feminism in practice is a female supremacy movement. Why would that be? And you could do the hard work of being a masculine man and assuming some authority over something, but if you were to assume authority over the circumstances of your life as a man, that would mean that you had to have some accountability. So these men also get to dodge accountability under a progressive ideology. It's the same thing with progressive women. They can't control who touches their body. They can't control their calories. So many other things. Again, I want to make it very clear. I have met very reasonable progressives. I am simply trying to break down why I think the male feminists are insincere. Female feminists, I get it. It's easy to get sucked into something that benefits you. But for the rest of the guys, y'all are not helping anyone. Y'all are not helping anyone. And they're very quick to call out conservative men for trying to mold women. But when liberal men try to mold women, such as myself, well, then that's acceptable. Then a man can tell me how to think. So let me know what your take is. If you like this content, make sure you give a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and hit the notification bell. I will see you all next time. Bye.